JenUwin playtime, a genuinely good time. Hello, friends. This morning I'm in a field of vetch, and I wanted to read to you one of my favorite stories. This one is called The Little Lost Unicorn by Lorna, Hussey. It's a 3D book, and so I can feel for different unicorns that are hidden in the pages. I'll spot them out to you on our journey. The Little Lost Unicorn. It just feels like the texture of her hair and her fur. And there's a fox, a hedgehog, a bunny, and a rat. And of course, a unicorn. One beautiful morning, the sun rose golden over the hills and woke little Unicorn. It was a day for adventure. "Mom, may I go out?" he pleaded. "If I set off now, I can explore the whole forest before it gets dark." "That sounds nice, little one," his mother smiled, stroking his head. "Have fun," but little Unicorn was already racing down the hill towards the forest. The morning was buzzing with life. In every other corner, there were the sounds of burrowing, scuffling, and nibbling. Little Unicorn chased some bright butterflies, prancing and shaking his mane. "What an adventure I'll have today," he thought, and whinnied for joy. Can you whinny? Oh, wee, whinny, whinny. Little Unicorn trotted on, over tree roots and under low branches, the dry twigs crackling under his hooves. He had gone very far before he realized that this was a part of the forest that he'd never seen before. He didn't recognize a single tree stump, rock, or mushroom. And apart from his own breathing, he could hear no other sound. But in between the roots and trees, and hiding in the grass, there were lots of little forest creatures watching him. This forest creature is a badger. This is a squirrel. It's a cute little hedgehog. Do you know what this one is? Yeah, it's a bunny. And a fox. And a mouse. Great. And owls. And inside these trees, there are unicorns. Can you see the unicorns inside that tree? One mouse crept forward to say hello. "Where are you going? And where do you live, little Unicorn?" he asked timidly. "I was exploring the forest, but now I'm lost," said Unicorn sadly. "And I've come so far today that I don't know where home is anymore." "Don't worry about that," said Mouse. "When your mom realizes you're lost, she'll come and find you, and in the meantime, we can have fun together." And the other animals nodded and smiled to welcome their new friend. How nice of that mouse. The animals showed little Unicorns all the sights of the forest, and little Unicorn thanked them in his own special way. Because he had magic powers, he lit their way through the deepest, darkest parts of the forest. And because he was tall, he reached down the ripest fruit from the wild apple trees for them to eat. And because he was so strong and fast, he carried them all across the river. And look, the river's got unicorns in it. And look at these unicorns that are watching over them, making sure that they're safe, even though they're walking through the dark. All of a sudden, there was a squeak! Baby Rabbit had slipped from little Unicorn's back and fallen in the water. "Help! Help!" he called. "I can't swim!" Little Unicorn looked down, and there in the foaming waters was the little rabbit, clinging onto a log. There was no time to lose. Little Unicorn took a deep breath and jumped into the water. "Hold on, rabbit," said Little Unicorn as he landed with an enormous splash. The water was deep and cold, and with every minute the young rabbit was being swept further downstream. Do you see the unicorns in the water? Right there, right there, right there. Little Unicorn put his head down and swam fast until he caught his frightened friend and lifted him from the log and carried him to safety. You see the unicorns? The unicorns are down there. Aww. "Thank you, Little Unicorn." "Oh, thank you, Little Unicorn," said Baby Rabbit's mother, rushing to meet them. "You saved my little rabbit. You're a hero." And the animals put a garland of forest flowers around Little Unicorn's neck. But Little Unicorn looked shy. "I shouldn't have been so careless, running so fast. That baby rabbit fell into the water. My mother would be mad at me." His eyes were filled with tears. Aw, poor unicorn. The little hedgehogs down here. And the unicorns. And the clouds. Little Unicorn's mother suddenly appeared. "The forest unicorns have told me everything," she said. "I'm sorry," said Little Unicorn. "I didn't listen. I rushed into things. I didn't think." But his mother smiled at him. "You are kind and brave, and I love you very much. It was an adventure Little Unicorn would never forget." Aww, Mama was so sweet. That's the end of our story. That was the Little Unicorn, here on a lovely morning in the vetch field. Thanks for staying. See you next time. JenUwin playtime, a genuinely good time.